Perfect. Just like our ancestors would eat.
This is definitely at least 5 grams of protein right here. If you've ever wondered what it's like to eat like our ancestors, I'm gonna put you onto the diet that closely resembles to what we ate tens of thousands of years ago. If you don't know who I am, my name is Stan. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate your time and your attention. Over the past 50 years, our diets have changed so dramatically with the introduction of ultra-processed food and just a bunch of other chemicals that we never really ate throughout human history. Today, I wanted to introduce the diet that closely resembles what we ate 10,000 years ago, and that is the paleo diet. For reference, I've been on the paleo diet for just about 3 months because I've had some autoimmune issues. I actually had half my thyroid taken out just about 2 weeks ago, and I'm recovering now. Yeah, I'm gonna show you what I eat in a day on my paleo diet because I think it's something that is important to raise awareness to, and also just like introduce a perspective of how we evolved as humans. So if you don't know what the paleo diet is, it pretty much means that we eat pretty much what we ate 10,000 years ago, pretty much what was not introduced in farming that we eat in our modern diet, such as like cow's milk, grains, legumes, stuff of that nature. Now, people do the paleo diet for many reasons, such as trying to get a healthy body composition or at least get more nutrients and everything of that nature. But the reason why I did it was for my autoimmune condition. So I have Hashimoto's or hypothyroidism, and it's helped dramatically. I've realized that I've had food insensitivities and I've pretty much whittled it down to grains and dairy, which are two big markers. It's something that I definitely recommend people look into. But if you are considering a diet to where it is kind of restrictive, definitely consult with a dietitian who's board certified, or at least a board certified physician, because they could actually like help you craft a diet that is around your health needs. I did this all on my own accord and it's changed my life. But with that being said, let's get into what I eat throughout my typical day-to-day basis. For starters, I just want to say I fasted until 1 o'clock. I actually just had some cereal right now. Now the cereal that I had, it's called Lovebird. Pretty much a very, very bougie Cheerio. It's like what our ancestors would have eaten if Cheerios existed, except it's made out of cassava, which is a staple on the paleo diet along with sweet potatoes, but I'll get more into that later. Before I have the carnivore bros or the vegans in my comments saying, oh, well, as humans, we haven't evolved to eat meat, or as humans, we can't eat the vegetables because of the phytonutrients and the plant defense. Here's the thing. There's no set diet for anybody. There's no perfect diet for anybody. It's really just what works for you. In my case, not everyone's going to have Hashimoto's or autoimmune disorders, and not everyone's going to have the flare-ups of grains, gluten, or dairy like I have. What works for someone might not work for another person, but I think the ever-growing evidence of all the diseases that have come out in like the last 20 years is heavily attributed to all the bullshit in our diets. I want to get into what I eat in a day, and I'm telling you right now, it's changed my life. Like, my energy levels are through the roof. I went from having like 600 milligrams of caffeine a day to literally like 100 and maybe even a little bit more. So like, I got a cup of black coffee right now, and yeah, it's perfect. Now, another interesting thing with the paleo diet is that you can't really have any added sugars or like refined sugars. So the only energy drink that I will have is actually sweetened with monk fruit, which is technically allowed on the paleo diet. The only energy drink that I drink is Jocko Go, because it's the only one that I've found on the market that is sweetened with monk fruit. I haven't found any other energy drink on the market that is actually sweetened with stevia, which stevia is allowed. Just really depends on who you ask. And a part of what I eat is pancakes, but not the type of pancakes you may think. I actually have my ingredients right here. It's all paleo approved, but I also just want to say for anyone that says, oh, well, it's expensive. Yes and no. Like, you stop buying all the crap that you normally eat, like all the junk food and stuff, all the crackers, all like the pretzels, the microwavable stuff. Like, you get a lot of money back from not buying that stuff, and you just pretty much reinvest it into higher quality foods. The only argument that I can say is it takes a lot of time to prepare certain foods, but I mean, if you're just like meal prepping a sweet potato and you pre-cook some hamburger meat like once a week, you'll save a lot of time. But with that being said, let's get into the pancakes. Okay, so here's what I do with my pancakes. You're gonna need 4 eggs. Dude, I'm having so much issues talking right now. You're gonna need some almond flour, half a cup of the almond flour. You're gonna need just about a third of a cup of coconut flour, and then you're gonna need a quarter cup of the arrowroot flour. You're also gonna need some baking soda, just 1 second. You're gonna need some apple cider vinegar. Also gonna need about half a cup of almond milk. So we're gonna get this all mixed together and pretty much, yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Also, another thing is I actually lost about 15 pounds since being on this diet. I did not mean to lose weight. I was bulking up, but being on this diet and just being sick just took a toll on my health, but I'll get back into it. Bicep is still kind of there. Kind of, not quite, but we'll get back into it. So I'm gonna start cracking these eggs and be on my way.
Yeah, I need a Panamera 360, I'm trying to see you near. Bet my vision clear, type of shit is very rare. I need a new whip every year before the tires wear. Y'all still dropping shit, who cares? Y'all got a money fair. Y'all got a phobia of making fall full of them.
Yeah, so this is what it looks like, and you know what they say. I don't even know what they say. But anyways, I'm gonna throw these flapjacks on the stove and get my toppings out. Yes, this is what we're working with. I got some of this Chosen Food avocado spray. And the reason why I did this is because it has the highest smoke point that I could find compared to like olive oil, coconut oil, all that stuff. And that's important because you don't want your oil to oxidize. Here's all like the information you should know about that. Here we got our flapjacks, we got blueberries, which is probably the best type of fruit you can get with antioxidants. Yeah, so this is typically what I'd have for meal number one. We got our paleo pancakes with our almond butter and our blueberries with honey on top. Got some grapes, some onions, carrots, beef and chicken, and avocado for healthy fats. These are really good. This is about half the mix, so I might throw up the calories and the macros on screen, but yeah. Hi bro, I'm about to go on a walk, but I just want to show you the protein powder that I get. This is the protein powder. It's just pea protein because, again, you can't have rice or you can't have dairy. So this can pretty much be your protein choice when it comes to paleo, which is pretty good. And it's helped me, especially with my digestion. Like, I don't have acne anymore. Like, people were like coming out with the fake natty accusations when I was, you know, double scooping dairy, whey protein every single day. So I got that. And then on top of that, I also have a little surprise. The little surprise is going to be pizza dough. This is a paleo pizza dough. It pretty much consists of cassava flour, arrowroot flour, a couple eggs, some water, baking soda. I put it in the fridge. It's been chilling there for about an hour. By the time I get back from my walk, it's going to be about 2 hours. So we'll see.
Y'all got a phobia of making money, chopping hits. I got a photo full of them.
Dude, look at this. It is nice, very beautiful out. If you aren't getting sunlight and you aren't walking after your, you know, whenever you eat, you know, you're doing it wrong, man. I'm just like trying to be just very peaceful right now. So anyways, I'm gonna cut back to the pizza. Now that I'm back from my walk, I'm gonna start to make my paleo pizza. So I got my crust, as I said before. I'm going to put it on my pan, but I'm also going to cook my other toppings. So I got some venison that my brother hunted. He hunted some deer in the fall, so it was pretty cool. And cook that up, put it on the pizza. Of course, you can't have cheese on the pizza because it's paleo, but you know what you can have is tomatoes. Now, I was actually on a very strict version of the paleo diet. It's called the AIP diet, which is autoimmune protocol, as I mentioned earlier with the cereal. But because it's a nightshade, tomatoes are nightshades. Any nightshades is pretty much not allowed on the AIP diet, but when it comes to paleo, it's pretty much any vegetable that's allowed. So I'm gonna take it, why not? So we get the oven preheating, gonna cook up the venison, and I will be back when it's done, so.
Hollywood, address, this ain't a B&B. Slide through, whenever, don't got nowhere to be. Just hit me up, if you got problems with security. Could buzz you in, got it roll, couple blunts, what you want.
Yeah, so here's the end result. It is absolutely amazing. I put some honey on it, just getting some work done. And yeah, just finishing up, and I'll check in. Yeah, so today's the next day, and it's been pretty dope. So I'm just getting some work done. My fast is about to end, so I'm about to go eat. And yeah, it's pretty much what I eat in a day on paleo. I might do a paleo shopping haul, but for the most part, It's really just basic. It's really simple. The way that I eat, I pretty much shop and pretend that certain foods don't exist to me. I know it's probably unhealthy in some sort of way to think, oh, these foods don't exist, but it's worked so well, and I do have a healthy relationship with food compared to what I was like 5 years ago. It was just completely toxic. But yeah, if you're interested in checking out the paleo diet, I definitely recommend you go just check it out online. It's made me think clearer, less brain fog, and it's helped my gut health. So if you're interested in being just healthier overall, give it a try. So with that being said, I appreciate your time and attention. And yeah, I don't know when my next video is going to come out, but we'll see. So thank you and have a nice day.
Yeah.